All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the closing bell, a sound I'm getting very sick of, a sound that's making my stomach churn when I hear it as of late, because the market has continued its downturn today. Let's put the numbers up on the board before we get to Rob Williams, and we could do that right now. There you see the Dow is down 100 points to close at 17,181. The S&P down 12, and the Nasdaq down 49. Can we go back to what we had in the screen there? Thank you very much. Okay, Rob. So what happened today?
Well, today oil prices just continue to drive the market. We saw oil fall again by 3.3% after last week's plunge. So it just keeps continuing to dive, and that really has a lot of people worried. We're wondering how far it's going to go. Could it get down into the mid-40s? But I think it would be nice to have just some kind of closure on it, just hit the bottom and then rise from there. But instead, it just keeps meandering along and then sinking again, and that worries people.
And I think a lot of people, laymen who have 401ks and 529s have a hard time understanding why oil is, rocking the whole market the way it is.
Well, yeah, because it has broader effects on a lot of industries. Well, not only the energy industry, but everyone who supports it. And what I thought was really interesting today was that Ford got downgraded by Deutsche Bank, an automaker getting downgraded because they said its truck is too energy efficient, and therefore there's no more reason to buy it if gasoline prices are falling.
And that, of course, downgrades could go and come, so it might be very short-sighted and short-lived, because I keep hearing, and now I hear the government, people in the government saying, oh, let's raise the gas tax because gas is so cheap now. But of course, you don't know where we're going to be in 3 months or 4 months or a year. The gas could be back up to $3.50, $3.75, $4 a gallon.
Well, exactly. And OPEC, over the weekend, they said that they'd be comfortable if oil fell down to $40
And they're not cutting production still.
Well, no. I mean, they're sitting on a ton of cash. They can ride this whole thing out. They're not in the same kind of position that Venezuela or Russia or Iran, a lot of those countries are really, I think, running scared. The ruble collapsed by 11% today, which is huge. So,
and gold declined down to 1207, 1.2%.
Yeah.
And just not a good day. We did have factory production numbers today, along with home builder confidence, correct?
Right. In factory production, the numbers were very solid today. They rose the highest in about 9 months. And our the factory, the capacity rate, they're operating at 80% of capacity, which is actually a very good number. This is the first time this has happened in about 6 years. The last time it was this high, the Fed was in a tightening cycle. So I don't know that the Fed is going to raise rates this week per se, but they are hinting at it that a rate hike is coming next year.
Wouldn't that? Well, yeah, next year at some point, if they raise them this week, wouldn't that be just a
well,
little?
That would shock everyone.
Yeah, I believe so. And of course, you talk about the Fed. The Fed meeting is going to be what, on Wednesday, right?
Well, right. They're meeting tomorrow and Wednesday. Wednesday, they come out with their policy statement, and they won't change rates, but they will talk about what their outlook is. And there's probably some changing in the wording that they're going to be patient. That's the key word to look for now, is patient.
And PetSmart, I have a dog. I go to PetSmart very often. They're being sold, and their stocks gained over 4% today, correct?
Their stock went up. It got bought out by a private equity company, being taken private in the biggest
evildoers.
Right.
Those evildoers.
So they'll look to cut costs and fire people, everything else. But it is the biggest leverage buyout of the year at $8.2 billion.
Wow, that's a whole lot. All right, folks. Rob Williams, we thank you as always. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully with much better news from the closing numbers. And the market started off good today. It started off pretty way up, and then reality set in. And if you want to get a hold of your financial future, check out moneynews.com. They're live 24/7. There it is. And you know what's coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gimme 5, next on the Steve Malzberg Show, only on Newsmax Television.